My friends and I started a new campaign of D&D, where they try to combat the treacherous frontier. As the DM, it's my job to keep it interesting and throw them some challenges. Let's hope that whenever they're in trouble, they remember to just... We open up on the world of Vormir. Through centuries of wars, crusades,
and drinking games.
Aplenty among adventurers, it has been ravaged. But more than anything...
And communism.
Oh yeah, that's true. There was.
More than anything that humanity could do, the world has decayed, lost life itself. This is known as the frontier. Not too far from the frontier, though, we go to a marshland in the countryside of Mordred. It's a humble living, but often the safest. That is, until, of course, the world catches up to itself. Peace is never a constant in the world of Vormir, but there are people who choose to fight against it, to keep the peace as best they can. We see a mother running with her child through swamplands, constantly looking back, trying to see what's behind them. They're almost out of breath, and they stumble and they fall, covered in mud. The mother clings onto her daughter, protecting her. As behind a tree, a ghoul comes up and attempts to kill them before being cleft in two by a man forgotten to time. Jack, could you please tell us about Borodin Farspeak?
Alright, well, it's a long story.
It is.
It is.
Sums up the whole last campaign.
Oh
Good
god.
night, guys.
So, just talk about physical characteristics and like
Sure, that's
what's
fine.
noticeable. Right, okay, so Borodin is a 6'2" man, clad in plate mail armor, wielding a great sword. Nah, he calls Galaton. He's in appearance, he's sort of mostly human appearing, although innately is a tiefling. This is due to in a series of events where he was given amnesia, given a different appearance, and then lived out multiple lives with a different appearance, essentially. But in his current form, he now has fully recalled all past memories and is slowly regaining his previous tiefling form. Yeah.
Okay. Borodin, as you stand there, the remains of this ghoul to your side, what do you say to this mother and child?
How much for the ghoul that I took care of?
The mother just looks up and says, anything, please, just... The ghouls, they've attacked your entire village. Please, you have to save them.
How about a little bit of cash in hand?
Well, we had to flee from the house. I couldn't... She kind of stumbles around and...
Right, okay, so you're telling me there's cash in house? I can go... I can get rid of the ghouls if you can tell me where the money is.
It would just be in our, in my bedroom, I suppose.
Okay, cool, sounds good, okay. I'll set out immediately.
Okay. It takes you maybe 10 minutes to find your way to the village. It's not too far. But, how about we do the first roll? Make a perception check.
Okay. 16.
16. Okay. As you're just kind of going over the crest of the hill, you see, despite the rain and the storm, you see some houses are on fire. A few of the town's guardsmen are fighting off, but some have fallen. You can count about 3 or 4 ghouls just around the kind of town square.
Okay, so I would like to go and meet the guardsmen. If it's possible, if they're currently engaging.
Yeah, they're currently engaged in the fight.
Right. Yeah, okay, so approach the ghouls, essentially, from behind, or from whichever position.
Okay. Rather than going into a proper encounter, just roll some attacks, I guess.
Yep, sure. Alright, with my greatsword Galatine. Have a look. Right, 17.
Yep.
20.
Yep. And just one more.
One more.
Was that an unnatural 20?
No, these are just regular tactics. And the last one, 16.
16.
That's 3-1.
Jesus. Okay. As these guards are kind of on their last toes, the ghouls slowly closing in on them. Borodin, you manage to just come out, and you just slice through these ghouls. You've dealt with harder stuff not even 5 years ago, let alone, what got you that sword. So really, it's no issue that you are able to help them, and these guards are very thankful, begging you, just like the mother, to help the town. But you can't seem to find any other ghouls around.
Right. So, yeah, I'd like to ask them how many ghouls there were in the initial attack.
That's copyright, Tom.
If this town has been ravaged.
It's just the title.
One of the guardsmen speaks up and says, we counted 5 that were attacking the town, but we're not too sure about if there's any more coming.
Okay, well that's 5 accounted for then.
You've actually only counted 4.
4. Fuck. Okay,
And
cool.
as you think that you've only counted 4, you see a giant shadow loom behind you.
Okay, turn around.
You turn around and see what probably once was a troll has been completely zombified. But as it is about to raise its giant arms and slash down on you, you hear a very familiar sound as the space kind of distorts around the troll. Some parts of it shift and warp, and then, as if it's being pushed through a mountain, it's stretched beyond belief and then vanishes in a little puff of smoke. And then standing behind you, behind where that troll was, is a very familiar plague doctor.
Keeper, long time no see.
Long time indeed, but sadly not long enough.
How do you mean?
I told you, the next time I would see any of you would be the call to action. I'm afraid that time has come.
Well, that's understandable. Let's get to work.
I knew that you would probably be the best to see first. Well, not first. And he kind of starts ushering you through the town, and he tells you about some of the things that he's done in the meantime, the past 80 years since the last time you fought. And he talks about how he's been working with Fellwinter to find the phylacteries, the relics that have trapped the gods. and he kind of just goes on about the work that he's been doing, how he's like constantly been making sure to keep going down. And after a little bit, he brings you to a caravan with a give me a second. Where a Leonin is kind of leaning against the side of a cart, and an elf in a yellow suit is sitting in the driver's seat. Christ, could you please tell us about your character first?
Well, my character's name is Eleanor Arnetil. An elf with white hair and yellow eyes, wearing a yellow suit, carrying a pistol, and usually fights with dagger. Usually fights with, well, like I said, he fights with daggers and also fights with his hand or feet. Usually feet. But yeah.
Brayden, could you please introduce us to Midash?
Well, I am Midash Kina, and I am a 7'5", 500-pound, absolute muscular god. Just saying, I'm a lion from one of the tribes, and he's off on his own way to find a new path within the world, and has ended up with the elf boy, elf man.
As you come up to the cart, Borodin, the keeper says, "This is Eleanor and this is Minash. They have been helping me procure certain preparations so that we can make the actual bout of getting the phylacteries back as smooth as possible."
I see. We'll see how that compare with the old team.
Yes, because obviously some people aren't able to join us because prior arrangements, but I do have 2 people who will be joining us. And then you hear from inside the cart, "Well, I was hoping that you wouldn't have forgotten about me," as Peter Postelworth steps out from the back. Wearing-
Peter, how you going, guy?
Wearing his signature at this point, obnoxiously bright pink and blue jacket. Borodin, it is such a delight to see you. You know, God, all those times we tried to plan about seeing each other since the old king killing, but you look good.
Nah, as do you.
So, I suppose, Keeper, when do we need to get a move on? And you see the Keeper is kind of just like holding a stopwatch and says, "Everyone get in the cart," kind of ushers you in, waits for the exact moment, and says, "Now, go!" As Eleanor starts driving the cart off. Would any of you guys like to introduce yourselves to each other, say hi, or...
I guess I'll go first. You there, you with the giant sword. You look human, but you give the faint smell of wolf.
Wolf?
Are you genetically
Nah, mate.
unstable or inbred, as they will say?
Inbred.
Says the
Nah,
lion.
mate, that's not wolf. That's hellhound. You see.
Hellhound. Interesting. Well, I'm Midash Hina, second son of the throne of the Sun Lions. Nice to meet you.
As nice to meet you too.
Imagine being the second.
Unfortunately, I was born a minute too late.
A minute too late. Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Eleanor, I'm a wood elf, and first of all, If you irritate me, I will kick your ass. I swear to God, I'll kick it further than you would believe.
Peter kind of steps in and says, Eleanor, please be civil.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Borden,
Don't
this...
believe him. He's all talk.
he kind of points to
Say.
Midash and says, this is to supplement the muscle we lost from Ica, and Eleanor is the chauffeur.
Yes.
And just kind of looks towards Eleanor and just kind of gives him a wink.
Oh, they fucking.
Thomas, you better not be making fan art right now.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
The pencil's just like dashing.
So yeah, going from that, we go, and if you'll excuse me, all the way over to Felino.
I love that you are here, Rowan. It is an amazing touch.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
As we go to the inside of a bank vault. We see
Just stop paying attention now.
the different
Start paying attention.
the different safety measures keeping the door in place. Slowly, one by one, a ring of sparks and fire kind of trace around, cutting all of them off, before finally they all drop and the door opens to reveal a very pale-looking woman. Tom, please tell us about Petra Corbeau.
Hello. So, Petra Corbeau. Fine features, sharp eyes, golden iris. She's got jet black raven hair that's tied up in a bun at the back with a bit dropping down and a bit in front. She's wearing a large coat, 0 sleeves, with one side that is a bit bigger in fur, so it acts as like a close it off sort of thing when it's winter and it gets heavy. She's wearing nice, comfy, baggy pants, resemblant of a ninja, and her feet are predominantly in this really light steel boot that rises about halfway up the calf where the bag of the pants start to stop. As well, on her arms, predominantly her right arm, she's got a large sleeve with multiple rings with writing in them in a Norse runic text. Her fingers are lined with tattooed rings, and some with lines and some with gems, predominantly her pointer, middle finger. And she has a large she's got 2 bands, one with a wolf chasing the sun and the other of an eclipse. And on her other arm, from the forearm down, very reminiscent of her first forearm on her right arm, except without the tattoo of the eclipse. And she stands at a 5'11".
As you have just finished opening up this vault door,
I forgot my sash. she's got a beautiful imperial purple blue sash holding everything together.
this dwarf comes up behind you, kind of wearing a kind of knitted beanie over his head and this long black cape, and says, "You better get in there quick, lass. I'll make sure no one stops us." And then runs off into the central area.
I said blue, I meant purple for that sash. Alright, goodbye. Alright, well this is my cut. So I will walk in, and I will just, so this is a bank vault, so this is predominantly full of what? Just gold coins, no like valuable, like shiny
Make
objects?
either a perception or an investigation check.
I need my D&D character sheet up. I will make a... It's on my page,
Come on,
perception
Tom,
check.
why haven't you got these up already, you amateur?
19.
19. You see everything from gold coins to paper currency to safety deposit boxes. You've been planning this heist for the past 4 months to be like the biggest one that you've done so far.
The biggest one I've done so far, well, My job's primarily killing people, so you know what? We've taken a step aside. Alright. So. Alright, well, seeing as I've planned it a lot, the lords and ladies who predominantly maintain or uphold this vault, I will definitely be taking from them first. So, I assume I grab a pretty decent sized bag, if not a bag of holding. And I just start to push that shit in like it ain't tomorrow.
Alright. Okay.
And I'm constantly looking over my shoulder because, you know, stories and say from what the guild have told me, they've told me a few things like, if you're working with one other person, you're the only one looking after yourself.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, can I also make... Is there any other way to get into this vault besides the front door?
Obviously there's like air ventilation, but other than for gnomes or pixies, it seems too small for any, normal sized, races.
Okay. Well, then I'll just keep doing that, shuffling away and making sure to look over my shoulder every now and then. And as I unfill a box, I just make sure, just one good check outside the vault here and there. Time's not really of the essence. This is more of a personal benefit sort of thing.
After probably a few minutes, the dwarf comes back in, and is like, "Alright, are you done? Fuck me! This is the jackpot."
Alright, turn around, let's go.
Alright. Did you hear that?
Can I make a perception check to see if I heard that?
Yeah, sure.
That's a 9. That's a 10, actually. Can't count.
You don't hear anything.
Ooh, okay.
The dwarf kind of freaks out and pulls out a flintlock pistol, and it's like,
Whoa.
"You didn't set me up, did ya?"
I didn't set you up. Hold on, mate. I'm the one who hired you.
Alright. Stay here. Don't you take the money fucking anywhere.
Well, no, I'll come with you if you want the money so bad. I'm bound to follow what you want.
He cocks the flintlock pistol and says, "I will check it out. You will watch the money." And he slowly starts backing out of the
But the
vault.
money's behind me, darling. I have it on me. You can't see it.
He kind of slowly keeps peeking his head throughout the vault and then just guns it out to the front door.
Okay. Goodbye.
What do you do? Well, he goes, kind of out to the main area.
So, layout of this place. Is it just one hallway leading straight to the vault, or is it like one with like multiple dissecting pathways?
I'd say it's probably a vault at the bottom, a staircase that goes up, and some of the office areas, and then that leads out into the main kind of area that most civilians will be.
Okay. And this is like, what time is this of day as well?
Oh, this is probably around 5 or 6 p.m., just after closing.
Oh, wow. Okay. I would have planned it later, but that's alright. Alright. Well, I'll just, cautiously make my way out. Also, hold a dodge action as well.
Okay, sure thing. As you go out, make a perception check.
Ooh. That is a 12.
12? As you go out, as you're kind of walking out, just before you turn the corner into the main area, you see a flintlock pistol on the ground.
It's ironic the guy who looked like Batman got Batmaned. Disappeared. Alright, well, Alright, so I'm looking around the lobby as well, just having a... I'm gonna hug the wall to avoid any windows.
Okay.
Is there a second level to this building as well?
No, there is not.
Alright, well that makes my life a lot easier. Are there glass windows on top though?
There is a skylight at the top, but other than that, it's mainly just like surface level windows and then concrete up.
Okay.
From your position though, of still like just around the corner, you can't see anyone.
Okay. Alright, well I'll make my way through the building and to my exit, which I assume was not the front door.
No, it was, you were going to, what your plan was to go through the main area, because there was a fire exit door just around the other entrance to the kind of cash registers. Or not registers, but like the tills and stuff like that.
Sure, well, I'll go that way then.
As you turn the corner and you make your way through, you don't see anyone. You, about halfway through, you find a beanie on the ground. But just as you make your
I'm
way
not
to
picking it up.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
picking it up. It's too cliche. That's how you get...
As you make your way to the fire exit, you're about to grab onto the handle. You feel a metal pipe push against your head.
Okay. So, I'm gonna take a guess. This isn't the first rod I've had pointed at me before. And if it is... someone...
That's metal one though.
Ah, alright. Well, what's it been, 5 years?
Hugh, who does Petra turn to the right and see?
Well, my character, Sterling the Bloody. A half wood elf, half high elf. Blonde, white hair, red eyes. A nice tan. Very classy. 3-piece suit and a coat to hide his weaponry. He's an agent for the FBMI. Rowan will
Yes.
inform you on what that stands for, because I cannot remember.
The Falinel Bureau of Magical Investigation.
So there we go. He's one of the top agents. Sterling got his name, the Bloody, through his first mission, where he had to infiltrate a compound and execute their leader. The agents that came in after him then nicknamed him the Bloody. He has also been chasing Petra for upwards of 5 years.
Oh, it's been about 15.
15 then.
Okay. As you turn your head to the right and see Sterling standing there with a rifle pointed point blank at your head, what do you do?
I did say I hold my dodge action, didn't I?
Yes, that will
So,
just...
so turn around, bam,
If
straight
we
like
were
that.
to attack, it would give him disadvantage.
All right, well, wham, straight like that. Just grab the barrel and straight into my elbow.
If we're gonna properly do this as a fight, if you want,
Okay.
how about we roll initiative?
Oh, I'm between Hugh and I. All right.
Yeah.
19.
Unnatural
24, actually.
Unnatural 20, but he still wins.
Okay. Hugh, it's up to you. Do you shoot?
You get disadvantage.
I do not shoot. Because I've been tasked with capturing Petra alive. I take a step back. What should I do? Shit.
You're gonna shoot out my kneecap? What the hell, dude?
Shoot at the kneecap.
Oh shit! Well, you get disadvantage.
Okay, so first roll.
It's my dodge action.
Wait, can I shoot at her kneecaps? Am I allowed to?
God, this is gonna fucking hurt.
Oh, I'm trying to think if doing initiative was a mistake.
Well, he's got look. If he shoots me in the kneecap, that's okay. I can selfie. It's fine.
Sure. But roll again, because you have disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, first roll was a 23. The second roll was a 10.
10.
So I assume I miss.
You kind of take us...
Shorty twice.
You kind
Oh, the
of...
second one was a 10. Oh, I only registered the 20. Such a high number.
You're holding a rifle to her head, but you kind of lower it, take a step back, and then just pull out a pistol and try and shoot her in the knee, as Petra, because you were practically already at the door, you just swing it open and fucking gun it.
What?
What I'm gonna do is... Tom, make a survival roll.
Okay. That is an 18.
18? Okay. As you run out, you see which was meant to be your pathway straight ahead. There's no getaway car waiting there.
I fucking know it.
You do see, though, to the left, a path that goes to the main road, and then to the right, an alley that goes further into alleys, or a ladder that goes up onto roofs.
Oh, am I at that level of monk where I can just fucking climb up the wall?
Well, it's essentially like a fire escape that goes up.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check.
Hell yeah. That is a 23.
23. Sterling, as you burst out of the door, you ready to aim your gun, and you just see Petra, like, fucking grab onto the fire exit, bounce off, backflip, hook her foot on, and just, like, slowly but surely, like, salmon climb up the fucking fire escape.
And at the very top, I'll do, like the it's not a backflip, but you know they swing their legs over the back of, like it's essentially a backflip, but they backflip onto the
Yeah.
And as I do that, I'll just blow a kiss away, and when I hit the roof, I'll just keep going.
Sure, Sterling, what are you gonna do?
Chase? Should I make an acrobatics check?
Yeah.
Embody Black Cat.
It's a 17.
You get up the fire
Oh,
escape. You get up the fire escape just about as well, except, you know, obviously not as many gratuitous flips and stuff. You're more just climbing up it fucking normally.
Yeah, no.
You give chase to
It's
you jump across a rooftop or two, until Petra comes to the edge of the kind of block of buildings, which, forward is about, 30 feet of just street. There's nothing for her unless she, pivots or goes to the side.
Is there a lamppost?
There is no lamppost.
Oh, fuck, okay.
It seems that unless you pull something out, this is probably, you'd have to take a stand here.
Unless I pull something out?
Sterling, after kind of pinning her on the rooftop, which wasn't exactly your plan, what do you do?
Well, try and talk to her.
Shit.
Let's... Petra, come in quietly. We've been over this it's about lost count now. Just come in, do a job for us. We can lower the sentence from 14 centuries down to at least 2.
Oh, but isn't this dance fun? Come on. It's great. I have a blast.
Hugh, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is, if I can find it, passive 16.
16? As you're
Wait.
talking and slowly moving forward, in the corner of your eye resting on kind of just some stairs just on the building that go into a hallway, you see a stopwatch hanging on the door.
Hey, eyes up here.
Oh, God.
If you're talking to me...
I noticed the stopwatch. Ignore it for now. Continue. Come on, Petra, just... Come in. We both know you'll try and escape. haven't you always wanted to escape from our headquarters? Most secure building in the land. Would make you a legend.
Ah, but it would make me a legend among... what? Myself? Oh, and your staff.
Thieving world.
Any family you have. Oh, yeah, and you'd be an embarrassment. The most renowned FBI agent. A disgrace.
Sterling, as you move closer, you notice a crow standing on the edge of the building.
Yeah, that's me. That's my last name. Oh, wait, I'm a raven. Not a crow.
God.
That's
Choosing to ignore it again.
Corbo is
Petra.
French. Hmm. Why is it you boys always have to pull barrels out on me? Come on.
As you say,
Sorry, my
why do you...
family's doing trivia.
As you say, why do you always have to pull barrels out on me? You feel one poke into your back, as a goblin says, because it's just a lot more efficient when you think about it. As Vira the Dead is hanging off the side of the building.
And she is a goblin with a gun to my back, and I'm 5'11", standing on the edge of a. Yeah, that math works out, unless it's mage hand or what.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gave me the answer. Good job.
Adding another.
Hey, Sterling,
to this three-way.
You want to cuff this one?
I'll take the honors from you. Do I have to roll anything to cover?
Do you try and struggle against it, Tom?
Of course.
Roll.
Strength.
Yeah, I guess contested strength checks.
So is that straight? That's just straight strength or a saving throw?
Straight strength.
Oh. That is a 7.
Hugh? 13.
Ooh.
You struggle against it, but he does manage to get the cuffs on you, and they kind of walk you down through the building onto the street.
So anyway, there was that time that, this guy, Sterling, I'm talking to the party. He tried, he jumped off the building to try and chase me, try and land in the... But, the guy who was obviously driving the cart had driven away, fell and broke both of his kneecaps.
Who are you telling this to?
Vira.
Vira just goes, wow, cool.
I was thinking with the wrong head that day.
As Vira just kind of like pulls you down, Sterling, and
having one knee.
kind of pulls you down and says, "You really struggled for 15 years to catch her?"
Alone.
Hey, I had other things on. You know the Columbia trip.
Oh, that's what they all.
Yeah.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Look, I'll hop in the front. How about you hop in the back? Don't let her get away again.
Ooh, in the back.
Oh,
Okay.
I won't. Just, mind your head, Petra. You know your rights. I'm not bothered to say them to you again.
Oh, but that means, you're losing any validation.
As
in court.
you say what you're heading, you open up the door.
Petra.
You see a plague doctor step out, Petra, which a second ago there was no one in the cart, as they just step out and say, I'm pretty sure if you don't read them their rights, you legally can't contain them.
Sterling, I didn't know you were into this. Because I'm not. This is not funny. Who is this guy?
Shopkeeper. What the fuck?
As you say,
My
Keeper,
fucking jobs.
Keeper, Vira kind of arcs herself around and says, what do you took? Oh, fucking damn it.
What? Vira's a little jealous. What's
Really?
going on? What's going on, boys?
Really, Sterling?
I didn't know this guy was showing up.
How much did he cost? because I don't want any part of it. You can put me in jail. You can do whatever the fuck you want with that beak. You ain't touching me.
The keeper kind of just stands there and says, like, looking at his pocket watch. Right, Sterling, we have about 5 minutes before we gotta go. Come on.
5 minutes? Where are you going? And can you let me out of detention?
I need to get this one back to the station.
No,
back
you
to
don't.
the headquarters.
You've got
Is
something
it
more
really
important
that
to do. You can get rid of me.
important?
No. You're gonna get rid of me.
Alright,
I guess I could just bring her with us. But,
Listen,
like,
Mr. Plague Doctor Man, if these are
Shut
your
up,
handcuffs for
shut
whatever
up.
you want to do later,
Shut
take them
up.
off me now.
Shut up, Petra.
No.
Alright, Sterling, bring her with you.
Okay.
But the second that
Go-
she's getting
go-
in the way, I'm taking her
We're
back.
going.
Fine by me. I get to go do what I wanted to.
Okay.
She...
You know your whereabouts around the FEMI, right?
Who are you asking?
Yeah, I've heard of
The
a bunch of
keeper?
clowns.
The keeper says, yeah, I know it. Well,
Yeah, just take it to like holding cell 15 and I don't know, tell the receptionist she's there for bank robbing, among other things.
That list is gonna be long.
Alright, but Sterling, you're good to go?
Yes.
The keeper kind of pats you both on the shoulder and says, great, we're losing time. And starts, like, practically, like, power walking down the street while watching his stopwatch.
What, your room, your renting's gonna, like, go out? I thought, like...
Petra,
hotels went out at
make
10.
a passive
Shut up,
perception
Petra.
check.
Passive perception. Oh, passive perception?
Yeah, or I guess perception
Oh,
check.
14.
That's fine.
14's my passive perception.
Just perception check then. Sorry.
That's a 9.
Both of us or just Petra?
It's a 9.
I'd say Sterling, you
Rowan.
probably wouldn't care too much during that. If you want, though, you can.
Okay. No, that's fine then.
9 for your perception. You're walking. You're kind of like trying to get a rise out of both of them, but they're just kind of like just in front of you, just kind of talking amongst themselves. There's like a magic wire going between your handcuffs that makes you can't really get too far. But as you look around after a while, you notice no one else on the sidewalk is moving.
Okay. It's not the weirdest thing I've seen.
After about walking for 6 minutes, you are at pretty much the city limits, on just a road that is just going completely, like, out into the forest and you know, off on its own way.
We're wasting time and it took us 5 minutes to get out here? Okay.
Shut
Hypocrite.
up. 3, 2... Pushes the top on the stopwatch as you see everyone around you rush by insanely fast as a cart pulls up out of nowhere, holding a white-haired elf on the front, and Peter Postleworth hanging out the top. Sterling! Ah, so lovely to meet. Is that Petra Corbeau?
I'm sorry.
Yes, it is. Shut up, Petra.
No.
Yes, Peter, it is. Shut
What are
up,
you,
Petra.
Rowan? What are you implying? This is Thomas talking. What are you implying? Do I know this?
You
do I
do not know
Peter?
this person.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. Either that's just a really good guess, or
I guess, no.
You know, I don't remember. I did get blitzed, blackout drunk the other night. Can't remember.
No,
Not
it wasn't that. You are quite infamous.
Tell that to Sterling.
The keeper kind of, putting his watch away says, alright, Sterling, up on. Alright, where do I need to take her? As Peter kind of pipes up and says, actually, Sterling, I think she might be able to help us. While kind of just scanning you up and down over and over.
Help you with what?
Peter? Shut up, Petra.
Petra,
Peter?
No,
how would
hold
you
on.
be
I gotta
interested
say it.
in a job? Bit of stealing, bit of killing, bit of... what's the word? Trespassing.
How much coin have I got in my pocket right now?
Before they caught you, probably 12-ish thousand.
Fuck!
Right now, though, 13 silver.
I didn't even get to smuggle. I didn't even try to hide any. Damn it. Alright. What's the cut, though?
Not to alarm anyone, but people in the chat want Petra dead.
Already?
No, that's Brayden.
Oh.
Yeah.
And also
Petra.
Adam is freaking out over here like, hey,
Mm.
Abigail's better than Petra, and I agree. Anyway, continue.
He kind of looks at you for a second. You kind of match eyes, and his eyes like flicker a bright green as he just says, "Take what's in the vault, times it by 4 to start."
And if I could only grab 1/8 of it. But do I have to divide it amongst these mumbos?
I'm
Particularly
not
this
doing
one?
this for the money. Sterling, are you doing this for the money?
No, I have. Well, I'd appreciate the money, but it's not very much.
Young
I've-
Eleanor,
To be
how
honest,
about you? You're doing this for the money,
Well,
aren't you?
I'm doing this for the money because I need to pay for my ship and kitchen supplies.
Right.
I can't go out with that.
Right. So you see, Petra, we have a kind of mixed bag. The keeper kind of pipes up and says, "I really think this isn't a good idea. I can take her back now." And Peter says, "Hush, sweetie." So, Petra,
No.
what do you say?
No. You hush.
No.
He takes me back. I don't want any part of what is going on. Why should I trust any of you? If this job involves money, sure. But I'm not going to trust the elf. I will only work if this job is in best mutual self-interest. That is the relationship I can work with.
If you don't help us, let's present this as a mutual interest. If you don't help us, there is a good chance, no matter what you get in the time of leaving here, will mean nothing.
Let me guess. I don't know, a big one?
This is quite the big one.
Great. Well, my biggest threat is right next to me. And even
Right
then,
next to you. Okay.
I'm pretty
Sterling,
sure
grant her amnesty from her crimes.
you know what? I will take that. But I also want money.
That's fine. You can have both.
Peter, I'll do that. I'll grant amnesty if you're doing the paperwork.
Fine by me. If she was able to evade you for, what was
And
it,
no
10
magic.
years? No magic. If she was able to evade you for 10 years, clearly that's practically her resume.
It is a resume. I have to say, the last year, I have been kind of scamming the other agencies for money, giving them intel that she was captured and then wasn't. So,
And that is your
You
my
resume
cop
stupid
is
right
rat,
quite
now.
Lo.
full, apparently.
Oh,
Hey,
So, come on.
no wonder you can buy a
Sterling,
three-piece suit.
hop in. Petra, hop in. And Keeper,
I'm not
I
sitting,
suppose...
I'm not sitting next to him.
That's fine. Keeper, I suppose we'll see you later, whenever you're able to mingle with us mortals again. And the Keeper just looks up in their plague mask, says nothing, walks away through a portal.
One last thing before I assume we leave.
Sure thing.
Can someone take off my fucking handcuffs?
Peter kind of hops down, climbs out, gives you a light tap on your cheek, flicks your fingers, and then walks back in and sits down.
I'm just gonna assume they're off now. Just like pull them
Yeah,
apart.
you raise them off and they're just gone.
Yeah, fair enough. Bam! I want to slap. This guy,
Roll to hit.
please. What is my hit? It's 8. That is a 15.
What's your AC, Hugh?
15.
Ah! So does he
Doesn't
win?
hit. Doesn't.
Oh, the defending
yeah.
side wins.
Okay. As everyone gets into the cart, you go off down the road. And you kind of travel for a few days. I don't assume many people are talking. Maybe Borodin and Sterling are catching up. But it isn't probably till the second day traveling where Peter turns to Petra, Midash, and kind of taps on the window for Eleanor and says, "Okay, now that we are thoroughly within this job, I suppose I can tell you what we truly are doing. I didn't keep much from you, Midash, Eleanor, but Petra, this is completely new to you."
Great. Alright.
Tell me.
You already know.
Eleanor, I told you that you were just being paid to kind of ferry us around the world as we collect things. Not
Yes.
false. Not
What do you mean?
false.
What's the catch?
The catch is the amount of time we're going to be there, and what we're getting is rough, so we may be attacked while traveling.
What do you mean attacked?
I mean attacked.
By whom?
Now that is a tough one. Anyone who knows what we're looking for. Which, Midash, I need to tell you, we are looking for treasures. But
Treasure. Ooh.
not the kind of treasure I told you about.
Okay. Well, I'm as clueless as the next guy.
What
Yep, over here.
What do you
Is,
three know about the incident in Mordred 80 years ago?
Nothing.
Don't know, wasn't around then.
Right? Eleanor?
Everything.
No, I have no idea.
Okay. Well, the king at the time was raising an army to attack, and they were using their power to... Well, they used it to become a lich. You know, a lich, when they die, they have their soul in what's called a phylactery, so that they can come back. During that fight, a sword was broken, which was a phylactery of the god. I'm sure that you three don't know any world without the gods, but not too long ago, there were none.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
are hunting the rest of the phylacteries with the gods to bring them back.
Oh great, a fetch quest.
Yes, exactly, a fetch quest.
Fun.
Where have I seen this before?
Okay.
So, Petra, the reason why we need your certain skills is there may be people who are keeping it protected that we kind of need to be a bit more forceful to get. Eleanor? Obviously these are spread all out amongst the world, so we will need your skills to make sure we don't die and get there, you know,
Don't worry.
as quickly
You will
as we
get there
can.
safely.
Thank you. And Midash, well, your family is actually in possession of one of them.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ray's
fancy.
character's got more character than just being stupid. Holy fuck.
I don't. What would this phylactery look like? Never heard this word before.
God, well, Borodin, you can correct me if I'm wrong. We destroyed the sword. There's an amulet, a ring, a crown, a necklace, different to an amulet, I know, it's weird, and then a wrist gauntlet.
And which one is the one I have?
The one that your family has is the wrist gauntlet.
Some like.
Oh,
stuff.
okay. That makes sense.
Now, we are on our way, correct, Eleanor? Should be there in a few days.
We should be there, yes, in a few days.
The country of Astros, who have the amulet. Now,
And
Astros, we're going to the Mad Valley. Any of you can roll an intelligence or history check on the Mad Valley.
I may as well. My
Sterling,
job.
you can roll with... Sterling and Petra, you can roll with advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've had my fair adventures.
Oh my
around the world.
god, -1 intelligence. Let's go.
I got a 6. Let's go.
I only rolled 13.
What was the check?
Just haven't been there. Just
History.
heard of it.
History.
Yeah, we don't have
I rolled
intelligence anymore.
Advantage.
3.
All our intelligence is below 1, I believe, except for Steve. Yeah.
11, and what did you get, Hugh?
I saw.
Did you say we had advantage?
Oh yeah,
you
we
have
advantage.
advantage. Yeah, you two have advantage.
15. 15.
15.
Yeah, I rolled
15.
13.
Borodin, Midash, and Petra, you know, Mad Valley as being a very fantastical place. It got its name from being the Dream Valley. Man, it's just Dream reversed. But you just know it as being a very fantastical place, a very colorful place. Eleanor, you know that it's had a lot of shady stuff in the past. A lot of it.
I've heard lots of stories.
You've heard a lot of stories, but not much is known. Despite being a center of culture in the world, not much is publicly known. Sterling, you know on the 15, that is for a reason. You have tried to send FMBI agents, FBMI agents there in the past, and they either didn't come back, or they just could not find anything wrong to the point it was weird. Like, it was weirdly normal. Usually, even the most quaint town has some corruption.
Yeah.
Peter continues on that. We are going to the Mad Valley to pick up Midash. This is going to be very happy for you. The phylactery of Kino.
Wow, we're just going back home. That's
Not
gonna be fun.
Exactly. This is the one containing your god, isn't it?
Oh my! I thought Wasunga was still alive. My bad. We've been praising a dead god.
Well, it's not exactly dead. But for a while now, the only god that's been around has been Lathander.
So if he was trapped inside the gauntlet,
yes.
Who was moving the sun across the sky?
That's just the rotation of the planet.
It means Dungeon Master.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh god,
So-
thanks, Braden. I love you.
Okay, I understand. Yep, I totally understand what rotation means. Other than that, I have no more questions.
Okay. So with that, do any of you have any aversions to go in here? Any questions? I can try and answer as best I can. I've been there a few times.
What are we expecting to, find?
Well,
Sterling, if you've lost a team in there, I'd like to know. I'm just assuming that he's had operations.
I've actually sent upwards of 4 5-man teams in there. One of which have returned with surprisingly no intel, not even a corruptor bread maker.
And did you say you get
Nothing.
paid to do your job?
Nothing was wrong with the town. Yeah, I get paid shit tons, Petra. I don't know why you haven't signed up.
That's fair. Wow, free.
Okay, well,
Living life
what
for
we
free.
should be expecting is just finding the amulet. I have narrowed it down to that city. Finding it, either buying it or, like, kind of gesturing to Petra, stealing it if we need, and then going on to the next place.
Okay.
Hey, if we're stealing it... Hey, Petra, you want to have a little friendly competition?
Fuck off.
Damn.
Oh, come on, Petra.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Just
The
a little bit of
competition
friendly
is-
competition.
The competition
can
I'm trying to deal with
yes.
at the moment is trying to keep myself going fucking insane sitting in this car with you. Not you, Peter, you're fine. Talking about the elf. And the cat's fine too.
Oh, don't worry, you'll want to kill yourself.
Hey, which
in no
elf?
time.
Which elf are you talking about?
Huh? Not
Which
you,
elf?
you're fine. Don't worry.
Cool.
You're actually doing something on this trip.
Thanks.
Can I join him in the front seat?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful.
No.
Welcome.
I don't have my handcuffs on me, so fuck you.
Come on, Sterling. There's not much he can really do.
Alright, well I'm sitting in, I'm just sitting in the front seat now, I'm
you
just
know
having a
what?
good time.
Welcome to the.
Go.
Oh, thank
He's
you.
alright.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Just exhausted from this trip. It's been so long.
It's been so long since what?
Since
heard
we
you-
stopped.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You know, you got to make that trip. You know, when you go from Sydney to Brisbane, takes 12 hours.
It takes 12 hours, yes.
Mm. Yeah. So, make do with what you got.
Recommend it.
Yep.
Recommend flying.
I'm sure you do. So, wait, you just got wrapped into this because you were like, what, on the side of the street and you just asked for money? Or, well, they offered you a bunch of money to, you know, use your cart or whatever. Are we in a food truck, by the way? Like, what's the deal?
No, we're in a wagon. And we're
Ah.
going to my ship.
Your
I love
shit.
food.
Fucking,
Yes.
alright, hold on to me, please. That's cool.
Yes. I got brought into this because I heard money. And I said yes.
Well, at least there is someone working on true mutual self-interest.
Yes.
True.
Alright, and that'll talking throughout the ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hugh and Jack, what do you probably think the reunion of Borodin and Sterling would have been? Because
Sex. Sex is tight. I'm tight sex.
Age.
Neither of you do.
Roll a 20. If it's 20, or if it's between 1 and 20, that means you guys had sex.
Braden, I'm watching your conversation with Seb, yeah?
yeah.
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 Has anyone been reading chat? It's fucking
Yes.
hilarious.
I'm having a ball.
Okay. Cool. Then let me just after another couple days traveling down the road, you all come to this very strange city, not one that you've ever seen before. Everyone roll a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, right, yeah. Perception. That's an 8.
8?
23.
Yeah.
Which one's perception again?
It's the one that's spelled with a
24,
P at the beginning of it.
That's a 16.
Okay. Probably a day away or so, you guys see candy canes instead of trees
Oh,
Oh god.
start growing out of the ground.
Fuck.
That's pretty sweet.
A little bit further down, instead of seeing rocks and stones, you see hard candy and mints sticking out of the ground.
What is this, Wreck-It Ralph?
Whole Cake Island, let's go.
Continuing down, you see waterfalls.
Come on, Eleanor, hit the wheels, let's go.
Let's
Chocolate.
go.
As you get to the outskirts of Mid Valley.
So it's a big fucking valley made of candy cane? What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit.
It's like when you change the background on D&D Beyond. I'm sorry. I don't want to underestimate, like, the imagery of this, like a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Oh, and I turn back to Sterling. What the fuck?
Hey Petra, don't look at me. I don't know. I just get paid and kill people.
I heard stories about this place.
As do
Don't
I,
judge a book by its
motherfucker.
cover.
As do I.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
This is what I've been trying to hire you for years.
Clearly.
As you go by, you see some kind of gnomish farmers just tilling away at some fields, and they kind of wave to you. They take their hats off and do it as if they, like, haven't seen people in a week.
My eyes are just like, where the fuck am I?
As you go by, you see some training guardsmen wearing, like, mint swirl armor with little chocolate chip shoulder pads.
Those shrooms must have lasted some time. What the fuck?
And you see just a very charming,
Literally just
happy
kicked in.
place.
Yeah, I hate this place already.
I hate it
It
too.
hurts my eyes.
It does.
Do I die if I eat any of the sugar or
Yeah.
chocolate?
Fucking cat, I
Can I
forgot.
punch something? It makes sure it's real.
Sure,
punch
you guys
something
can,
if
like,
it's
pull
really
out,
candy
you can
roll a
pull,
D20.
you can
If
pull
it's
over,
below 10, you just
hold on.
die.
You can pull over on this side of the road and just do what you want for a bit. You guys can just check it out.
Okay, I pull over to the side of the road. I go to one of the houses.
I'm not
I
getting
would
a
like to
fucking
punch
you
the wall
see-
next
you
to it
see
made of
the-
candy.
You see this kind of,
There was a fairy tale that I grew up with,
it's
and,
a house
and
that's
they
like
said something about a witch living in a candy cane house. I don't want any part of this shit.
you see a house that's kind of it's made of almost like solid cotton candy, and the roof shingles are made of like cut in half pocky.
I would like to go take a bite out of this house if it's
No,
real.
don't. No, I thought you said you didn't trust it.
As you do that, you see this kind of orc come out of the house and go, "Oi, what are you doing to my house?"
It looks fucking delicious. You
I'm
can't
with him,
blame
but I
me.
didn't want to do that.
You're first time in Mid Valley, eh?
Of course.
Right.
What do we look like? Residents?
Well, I'd prefer if you didn't exactly eat my house.
I'm way too white, like the
Well,
rest of
then
this
give me
place,
something
like
to
every
eat.
other
I'm
color,
hungry.
white.
Then buy food in the market. It's like, yes, our house is made of food, but that's just because of what we have around.
I'm gonna
I
yell
would
at the
rather
car.
eat your house for free than go buy food.
I'm gonna yell at. Okay, is the floor made of like chocolate or like something? Is this like Willy
it's-
Wonka's chocolate factory?
It's made of Rocky Road.
Hey, Eleanor!
Yes, what?
Eat the floor!
I will eat the floor. It looks delicious.
Can I eat the floor? Or,
Oh
will I
God,
still die?
Brayden, please.
Brayden, make a Constitution save.
No!
My man's constitution's
They
like
can do
plus
it.
10. What do you
You
mean?
should try this. The floor is
I got
dry.
22. Do I die? Of,
It tastes fucking amazing.
Oh,
I'm not.
It
I'm not
tastes so good.
Nah, I
You
don't
can
want
do
some
it.
last. I don't trust this shit.
Barden, Barden, Sterling, what are you two doing?
Bro, I'm a fucking sleep in the cart.
Right.
Nobody's looking.
Right.
Okay, I walk back to the car and I
Yeah,
continue.
I whip out my Wait a second. I need to go kick the shit out of the Elite Four for a second.
Okay. I'll
Oh
wait.
God! Shut up.
You see
You
Peter
do
go, still playing with that little thing, huh? Okay.
oh,
He kind of leans out the top of
Yeah.
the car. Come on, guys.
Well,
We
I think I need to
I know we got a world-saving job to do.
Yeah,
Roasted.
this is
Yeah,
a
I
well-saving
hate that
job.
job.
We're trying to
Yeah.
save Eleanor from catching diabetes. Then how can she be a
Sorry.
chef? He be a chef.
Sorry, I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah, as do I, but I don't trust shit here.
Okay, I get back in my car and I continue on
No,
our journey.
just like
Okay. As you
I don't know.
guys,
There's a shovel in the back. Just fill up a couple bags.
No, I'm good. I'm full and over sweet. I had too much of this floor.
as
The
you
floor is
guys,
too good.
as you guys kind of roll into the city, sugar starts kind of falling from the sky and like sparkles
Oh,
and glitters
God.
and stuff like that.
My jet black hair is turning jet white.
I look
No, it's
normal, I
just
look
kind of
fine.
getting sprinkled on, almost as if like a very faint snow.
So I look like I have dandruff.
You
Yeah.
don't look different.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
like,
was about
I'm
to
gonna.
say, dandruff, motherfuckers.
No, my sugar gonna get sticky if you ain't wipe it off. So, I'm gonna put my like, I'm gonna like
anything that's
reach
sticky,
behind
yeah.
my coat and grab the hoodie that's connected to my like sleeveless shirt, put it over my head, and just be like, nah.
Okay.
Stick to my arms, and I'm not sticking to my hair.
Well, you got a sleeveless shirt?
I have sleeveless shirt and
Damn.
a sleeveless coat.
As you pull in and you guys kind of, you get out of the car, Peter says, okay, probably the best place to start is gonna be finding accommodation, because we may be here for a few days, if not a few weeks.
What was
I'm-
the town called again? I've forgotten.
Maid Valley, that is M-A-E-R-D Valley.
It's where Dream lives. That's why he's so
Dream.
fat! Oh my god!
Stop, no, stop that shit, stop.
Dream Cannon. In this
We
Stop.
use
universe.
that music in the other game, not this one.
As you...
I thought Dream wasn't fat.
Stop.
I don't,
Can we not
we don't
talk
care.
about this?
Well,
Cool
why
guys,
not?
Israel, Palestine.
Stop!
Um,
Yeah,
Palestine.
Peter just kind of says, if you guys can sort out the accommodation, I'm just going to,
Do you need a room?
yeah, give me a room.
Great.
He kind of hands you, he goes to hand you a bag of money, pulls it back, hands it to Sterling, and says, I'm gonna go check up on some of the leads I have, just the quickest ones, hopefully get out of here quick. If not, I'll meet up with you guys. 2 hours from now, in the town square, meet me there.
Right. Oh.
He kind of looks over everyone. Sterling, just come and get me yourself. I'd say we don't want to stick out too much, because we might not be the only people looking for these.
This is Peter, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sterling, just...
Radio. Do you
If
want me to grab a couple rooms?
Sure. You can explore the city if you want. Enjoy yourself. And
I gotta look for a kitchen because I want to
I'm-
make food for my party.
I'm hanging out with Eleanor because, yeah.
But Peter says, Sterling, I'm gonna be there in 2 hours. If you can't find me in 10 minutes, bring everyone else and start looking for me.
Will do, Peter.
And he kind of walks off. Okay, so, what are you guys all gonna do?
I'm going to look for a kitchen so I can cook food for my party.
Okay.
Just like a methane stove.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Uh,
I'm surprised you don't carry that shit on you.
No, it's all on my ship.
Some kids.
Sterling, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go find a inn and book 3 rooms.
Okay. Jack, what you doing?
right, so we're at the township, right? Yeah.
Yeah, right at the town. Right at the city.
Could I go look for a blacksmith and just see how that all works? I'd be very interested to know.
Yeah, sure. Brayden, what you doing? he's muted.
Yeah, it'll take him a while.
Yeah.
He's a little slow at the first.
Oh, hi, I'm Midash. I'm going to follow the weird man.
Okay. I guess I'll just ask before that. I guess are you all gonna go and get the kind of like hotel room or the inn rooms first, and then go out and do your things?
Yeah, I'm doing that first.
Yeah.
Brayden, what do you
Yeah.
want to do after getting the rooms? If you want to do anything.
I'll look for a library. Is there a library in this
Library?
town?
Okay, sure.
I need to learn what rotation is and how
sure,
isn't
sure,
pushed
okay.
by a god.
We're gonna first go with Sterling. Sorry, just in the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
Sterling, as you find a place pretty quickly. It's called the Gumdrop Tavern. And it says accommodation open.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in and you see this this kind of gnomish guy standing up on a stool behind the counter, just kind of like doing some paperwork. And as you come in, he says, "Oh, hello there! What can I do for you?"
Hoi hoi.
I need 3 rooms,
3 rooms.
or
Starts going
at least
through the
6
book.
beds, one of them being separate.
That's
Well, one of them has to be separate.
Yep, I can I can do that for you.
Well,
Sure
yeah,
thing.
You're a woman. I'm catering
Oh,
to the
okay.
group, Thomas.
Okay, in that retro, thank you.
I'm not an asshole.
You are an arsehole.
3 rooms, 6 beds. I can do that lickety split for you. He kind of
Okay.
hops down off of the stool, and you kind of see him like moving stuff around every once in a while, jumping up, grabbing a key, moving around, jumping up, grabbing another key on the other side of the bench, and then eventually you see 6 keys just all hop out onto the front desk, and like a little hand poke up, open for money. That's just gonna be 4 gold.
4 gold? Too easy. I'd hand him 4 gold.
Yep, he takes
And-
it.
What's the conversion rate from silver to gold?
10.
10.
I hand him 2 silver as a tip.
Thank you very much, kind stranger. Enjoy your rooms and enjoy
For
your
efficiency,
stay.
sir.
Don't trust him. He's definitely some kind of offender.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to say that he sounds
Like I said.
Okay. I'm now. I'm just gonna roll a d6
Rowan.
and see who we.
I swear to God, if
go
it's
through.
a hotel full of mimics again.
God.
That was a good up.
Jack. You want to find a blacksmith? Actually, hold on.
I want to find another cat person in pieces.
Real quick. We'll start with Jack. But as you guys walk out, you came in. You're in the tavern. It's like just on the outskirts of the city center. You thought it'd just be easiest to find Peter, and on the off chance, get everyone else. As you go back outside, you see a giant crowd of people around. And in the center, you see this kind of wooden Pinocchio-like boy, jumping around with a guitar singing a song, and this
Coco.
kind
And
of
Shrek.
kind of candy-made princess with a bunch of like birds and like chipmunks around her singing like harmony and like backing vocals for him. But you see the kind of the puppet go, I wanna have fun. I wanna meet everyone. And he kind of goes along with that. It's a very cheery, childish song.
I don't trust it.
And
I
that
don't
goes
trust
on
it.
for probably a few minutes.
Neither do I.
for a few minutes until it kind of ends. You know, the fireworks going off all come to an end, and everyone kind of in the center all cheers and claps and everything.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust it. I really don't. I look at the puppet in disgust, like the disgust Tanjiro face.
As you do that, you see this this tabaxi man come up and say, "You clearly are from out of town, aren't you?"
Yes, we are. What gives it away? What, the disgust on our faces?
Am I that white?
No, it's. But look over there, and you just see
Yes, sure you are.
You just see a skeleton having a cup of coffee.
Oh, wait,
bro,
how does he
what's
drink
up?
it? How did they drink?
It's
Skeleton.
magic. It's
Yeah.
it's the Mad Valley. You know.
I've seen
What else can
Pirates
I
of the
say?
Caribbean. I know that liquid goes straight through.
Hey,
no,
have you seen
it's-
One Piece?
No,
I have not.
It's just look. Most
Wicked
people who
Nick.
live here, eventually you come to love Skippy. You know, what can I say?
You come to die?
No, you come to love Skippy.
The
And he kinda-
kangaroo? Or like the
he
opponent's
points at the
image?
puppet. He points at the puppet. You know, Skippy. He's kind of a superstar around here. And don't forget the queen.
I
Miss
thought Skippy
Everlily.
was a kangaroo.
That's exactly
Not a
what I
puppet.
just said.
Yeah, I would also
Exactly what
think
I just
Skippy
said.
would be a kangaroo.
No, Skippy Montero. He's just great. Everyone around here loves him.
Can I
Should be a kangaroo.
I'd like to make an insight check.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
That's a 15.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth. Everyone is genuinely enjoying the show.
Okay.
Huh.
And you don't
Hey.
sense anything weird with Skippy. He's just performing. He's just having fun.
Did we say we needed to go get those kitchen appliances?
Yeah, I'm gonna like go off and go get my kitchen supplies.
And I'm gonna say as we leave, enjoy the show. Goodbye.
Sure.
And as I turn around to walk and catch up to Ellen, just like, oh Jesus Christ, they're too nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
put up
we're
with-
gonna start with Borden because I rolled on the dice to pick. So Borden, you are looking for a blacksmith. What happened? Why did it change?
Someone
Oh, wow.
died.
Someone left.
I'm gonna assume it was Brayden.
Yep.
Yeah, it was Borden.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Braden's gone.
It's all
Oh, you
scum.
ruined
everything.
No, it's good. That's good. That's good. Okay.
No,
Um,
it's good. It's good, Ron.
Okay.
It's back.
So,
We're good. We're good.
Jack, it takes you, you can follow the signs and stuff. It takes you maybe 20 minutes to find the blacksmith. Make a perception check.
Oh. Yep. 24.
24. Yeah, it looks like a pretty robust blacksmith. It's weird though. It's kind of a mix of what you would expect here and what you know. You see steel weapons being forged, but also like rock candy. You see the grindstone is made out of licorice. But then they also just have like a metal anvil.
God.
Interesting. I would like to have a look at the weapons there, see if there's anything unique, out of the ordinary.
Sure, you don't really find anything. Well, you find a lot of unique things. You find kind
Candy
of
cane scabbard.
red, yeah, candy cane scabbard. You
Dual-sided
find
licorice saber.
you find red vine nunchucks. What else? You find kind of like cotton candy shields. But there is also just normal like long swords, short swords, daggers, axes. It's kind of a mix for both.
Right. So I guess I'm quite surprised to find it so well equipped. If I could speak to the smith and perhaps ask whether they have the equipment or materials to silver my greatsword, and at what cost.
This kind of just tiefling blacksmith comes up and says, and it's fucked again.
Yeah, the
well,
tiefling
he'll
blacksmith
come back.
says, "Hey, it's fucked."
Hey, it's cool.
Fun.
I hope Brayden's parents doesn't decide to say, "Hey."
Just takes a look at the sword. Ah, it's fucked.
It's
Yeah.
probably because he's trying to run stream Twitch at the same time.
Yeah. Bad internet or something.
Yeah.
Despite the fact he lives in the middle of like a major town.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, continue the discussion with him. Whatever he misses.
Yeah, I guess it's not really relevant for him per se. Okay, back. This tiefling blacksmith just kind of looks up and says, "Oh, how can I help you?"
I've noticed you got some fine equipment here. Perhaps would you be able to do a bit of silvering? My great sword. You see,
Ooh.
last battle, major battle, I remember, I had a run into the lich, and well, it didn't go so.
Right.
And to solve that,
God.
I'm silvering my weapon. With
Silver. Let me take a look. We're getting an import from kind of foreign resources in a few days, but I think I'm a bit short on silver. I've been making weapons for the guards and such. And he
see.
kind of goes in the back and starts rooting around with stuff. After a couple minutes, he comes back out and says, sorry, bud, can't seem to find any. Silver is a bit rare in these parts.
Understandably. You've got quite a unique geology around these parts, I see.
Yeah, well, look, if it was a choice between a silver blade or a, quartz, rock candy short sword, I know what I'd pick.
Yeah, okay, I'm sure. Anyways, thank you for your time.
Have a good day.
Yeah, okay, then interaction ends, yeah.
Okay. Next, we are gonna go to... That's gonna be Eleanor and Petra.
Yo.
So, are you guys looking for, like, a kitchen to cook in, or are you looking for...
No, I'm looking for a
supplies?
kitchen to raid because I'm looking for a pan. A non-stick frying pan.
Okay. Well,
I'm just following.
surprisingly, it's actually pretty easy to find a kitchen. There's a lot of pop-up stalls and stuff like that just around the city with, like, free ingredients that you get to use. They have a bunch
Okay,
of different
well, I'm not
pans and stuff.
I will come back for the ingredients, but first I want that frying pan if I can find it.
Well, yeah, you see kind of like, in some of the stalls, there's like, beginner chef sets and stuff like that, where you can just kind of come and get, some old retired pans and stuff like that, which are in pretty good condition.
I would like to purchase one of those old used pans. Investigate them and see how good they are.
Sure, roll investigation.
Okay. I think I got a 5.
5. Look, a non-stick frying pan, like just randomly searching around for 20 gold, that's pretty good, used or not.
20
Yeah.
gold for a non-stick fry.
You know, it looks in pretty decent condition.
I'm still gonna look around and see if there's anything else that can catch my eye.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. There we go. That is 9.
9. You see this beautifully made set of kitchen knives.
Ooh. How much?
This kind of elf is standing behind and says, "How much? For the prize knives?"
Yes, for the knives. What do you think?
Entry is 15 silver.
I pay him the silver.
Okay, well, the competition is going to be starting in about an hour. I guess suppose come back then?
Competition.
Well, yes, these are the prize knives, you know? You have to...
What is the
prove-
competition exactly? Is it cooking?
Yes, cooking. You are given 30 minutes to make the best dish that you can make, and then, whoever wins the judge's favor gets the knives, the prize knives.
Okay, sounds interesting. I'll sure to come back to win those knives.
And I can't wait to see you. Could I get down your name, please?
Eleanor Arnatil.
How long does the competition run for?
30 minutes, though 10 minutes for tasting.
We'd be cutting it short. We have a deadline.
Just wait a bit. I can think of something. Good time.
Okay.
And,
I'd say...
Okay, here's my little plan. Can I quickly say my plan to get
Go
those
ahead.
knives? Okay. I look for an opening with Petra.
Oh, you're just
and
trying to
see-
steal them?
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay, I gotta let you know this. My sleight of hand.
My sleight of hand is high.
How high is yours?
Plus 11.
What? Oh, true, because you're a rogue. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I look for an opening, and as soon as I see an opening,
I'll go
will...
to distract the person. Just ask
Yeah.
questions.
Make a... What check do I want you to make? Make a deception check.
Okay. That is a... I can't count. 22.
22, yeah. You are able to just keep this guy fully invested by just asking, like, the same questions over and over. Like, what knife is what? Like, you keep asking if this, like, different leaf is thyme, but you keep picking up, like, the same 4 leaves that are all mint.
I didn't realize they had more than just, like... Oh, I don't know. Like, instead of actual mint leaves, it's a mint block, like a minty.
Yeah.
Okay. While he's distracted, I sneak in behind him and
Make
attempt to see
a
eyes.
stealth check and then a sleight of hand check.
Okay, so stealth check, I got a 12, and then a sleight of hand, I got 25.
25. You're able to sneak him pretty well, though as you do it, you kind of, like, trip up on something and you, like, stumble into the thing, you kind of knock it over a bit, but you use that to kind of, like, swiftly grab the knives and just swap them out with something. If someone helps you up, they can't really tell that you really swapped it, but you did cause, like, your own bit of a scene as you bumped into it.
Okay. Good, I just walk out of there as if nothing happened.
Did I notice the little scene happen?
Yes.
Did the guy notice it?
Doesn't seem to have.
Okay, cool. Well, in case he does, if I notice, I'm gonna accidentally put down whatever the fuck I was holding and knock something else over. That knocks like domino effect sort of. See what it's over. Just pure accident.
Okay, sure. As you do that, he kind of just, like, gets all happy, like, "Oh, I have never seen such a ruffian come to the competition and act like... Leave now."
I am so sorry.
Okay, we will mind our business and leave. Okay.
No,
sorry
you're not
about
in this.
that.
I accidentally. I accidentally.
Yeah, well,
Over.
I'm like walking outside and I
Okay.
hear the commotion.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. And like, I'll just like, I hope this is okay, and I'll just like flick over like a silver coin.
He kind of grabs it and just, like, puts it in his pocket and just walks off.
And as I'm walking out, I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Okay, now we have the knife. That's what I wanted to do,
The
and
knives, yeah,
I
you
head
got-
back for spices.
The
Nice
Spices
job.
and ingredients.
I'm gonna leave. Shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So is that you two done?
Yeah.
There's nothing I
pretty
need.
much.
Oh, okay. Brayden, you there?
Yes, I am.
Roll an intelligence to find the library.
Damn!
That's unfortunate.
Well, you've never been here before, so.
I got a 14.
Takes you about 20 minutes to
That's
find the
true.
library. It was maybe a
Oh
block.
my god.
It was a block or two away from when you started. You just went the wrong starting way.
God, how long is it gonna take him to lift the book then?
You go inside and it's this very. Give me a second.
I'll be back now. I'm just quickly going somewhere.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something. You walk into this very calm, quiet library as people are just reading, going about. You see in the corner a child like reading a picture book, and then you see this old woman just kind of at the desk.
I'm gonna assume that she's like a librarian.
Yeah.
Of sorts. Okay, so I'm gonna. I'm wondering if you have any books on how the sun moves across the sky.
Oh, a little bit of a science enthusiast, I see.
Science. Yes.
Yes, astronomy. Well, just down aisle number 4. You should just be able to find it on the left-hand side.
Oh god. Okay, so I'm gonna go look for that book.
Okay, now,
And
Brayden.
Yeah, I swear to God, if you make me roll another intelligence, I'm gonna cry.
Here's the thing. Do you feel your character would need to? How stupid are they?
They're not stupid. They just don't know what rotation is. That's it.
Okay,
Just 'cause-
okay. Yeah, you're able to find it. You find like an entire section of like the solar system and the planets and stuff like that.
So I'm gonna find the one with the most pictures. So I'm just looking for a picture book.
You find
That's
baby's
what I do.
baby's first star book.
Oh, okay.
Make an intelligence check with advantage. Not for being able to figure out the book, but because like trying to gain from like what is literally for children.
Okay, so I got 16.
16. You are able to figure out rotation is when there's something and something else spins around it, and you know that in the middle is the sun, and then the planet goes around that, and then more planets around that.
Damn.
I gotta take this back to my clan. This information will revolutionize how we live.
Just you, Brayden, not your clan.
You also find out that the moon does the same thing, but instead of the Earth going around that, the moon goes around the Earth. So the moon god's not real too?
Don't get him started on how meteorites move around the system, because they don't move in a circle.
Yeah, you figured that out. Make a perception check.
Oh no! Oh Lord! Oh Lord. I got a 14.
You find a book that says from fish to you, evolution.
From fish to you, okay. So I'm like, oh, this from fish, maybe a hunting book. I do like hunting. So I'm open.
Roll an intelligence check. This one is a bit harder than that one.
Oh wow! I got a natural 1. Would you look at that?
Okay, so what you figure out from the book is that inside of everyone is a fish that grows up into who they are. Some different people with different kinds of fish. You know, you came from a catfish.
Brain's like, I'm a cannibal.
No! Elves came from
I've eaten many children.
Koi fish.
Yes.
And so what you're able to gain is everything came from fish.
Okay, so I've eaten many children then. I'm a monster.
Oh god, he doesn't know the birds and the bees, he just knows fish now.
No. This is not a. I almost.
Fun.
You are what you eat.
No.
This sea is gonna be really fun.
Now,
See the fish,
Brayden,
baby.
do you want to make one last perception check?
Let's go. Let's go one more time. Let's
One
do
more
this.
time.
And how long have you been spending learning about this jazz?
Probably 50 minutes at
24.
this point.
Oh god.
24? You find a pretty big book. It just sticks out. It's very ornate in its design, and it just says Alchemy 101. The study of transmutation.
Oh god, I think I might die from this.
Make an intelligence check.
He whips out glasses, like, alright.
This becomes extra smaller.
A 16.
No, fuck off.
16.
What the fuck?
You learn about the entire study of transmutation through magic, and then also through normal means. You hear legends of people who are able to do it without magic, like Rumpelstiltskin. Spinning string into gold. But mainly it's about the actual study of magic and how it's able to turn innate magic energy into different properties and elements in the world.
Ooh, okay.
But he doesn't understand a kid's book.
Okay.
Uh,
It's Brayden. You'll
and
come to know.
through this, you are able to, I guess, come to the conclusion that the way you turn from fish to person was through transmutation that your parents did.
Oh, okay. Nice.
They did alchemy.
What came first,
I can't
the
wait
fish or the
till,
person? Life's
oh,
newest
no.
and oldest question.
No. I don't think Mitash can think about paradoxes. He just dies instantly.
Avengers
His brain
Endgame, he
power-
died when Tony invented time travel.
My Ash's Endgame, the trolley problem.
If you
Turned himself
curve it,
into
you
a
can hit
baby,
all of
didn't
them.
he?
Okay. I guess after that, you've been there for probably an hour and a half, and you kind of figure out that's probably time to be heading back to the tavern in case that Sterling does need you guys to help him find Peter.
Okay.
So back to the Gumdrop Tavern.
Yep. Everyone goes back to the Gumdrop Tavern, and it is about time, Sterling, for you to go find Peter. Do you take anyone with you, or do you just go by yourself?
I'll go with.
Sup, dude?
Well, I exit the tavern, and is the group standing outside? I assume so.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sitting in one of the chairs that they have outside.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I'm sitting there polishing my knife. My new
I
knife.
hand a key to everyone. Walk up to Petra, say, Petra, you have your own room. Here you go.
Hell yeah.
And then
Time to run away,
Oh,
jump
through
out
the
the
group.
window.
Hey, come on.
The rooms are actually
go
split
find
2
Peter.
beds in each. So 3 rooms, 6 beds.
Okay.
Oh, 3 rooms, 6
well,
beds.
I
Alright.
hand the key to Petra and go, well, you're with Peter.
What?
What?
Ellen, come on, let me
Um,
share a room with Eleanor at least.
I don't mind.
You and
No.
Petra, are friends. I mean, you and Petra are friends.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you
we're
and
friends.
Peter are friends, not me and you. Though I'd never.
Well, yeah, me and Petra are friends.
If not, give me the fur rug, okay?
You got a response.
It
to
is
that?
what it is. Let's go find Peter.
Who are you taking with
So
you?
we walk to the well. It's
All
the
of
well,
us.
right?
Just the town
everyone.
center.
Absolutely everyone.
And I'm walking
Sounds
back
like
into
it,
say because that's where we saw fucking Pinocchio there earlier.
You can't take everyone with you, but I will just say that Peter said try to avoid going in big groups as much as you can.
Well, he forgot that, so he's going with all of us. That decision we made.
Okay.
You can still go with everyone if you
No,
want, but
I
I'm
was
just reminding you
reminded
of what I said.
by the fairy called Rowan on my
No,
shoulder.
no. I'm sorry. He wasn't there a minute. They weren't there a minute ago.
What?
You acted on your
Are
own
you
accord,
taking
that's why.
anyone with you or not?
Yes, I am taking the group, but then telling them to split up slightly.
Okay.
Like just disperse and blend.
Right. Okay. So then, kind of like one person on their own, and then 2 pairs.
I'm going to a cafe. Town center, there's
Yeah,
bound to
I'm
be a
gonna go
cafe
Yeah,
see
there
if
outside.
I can find new bread.
Okay.
New types of bread.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Eleanor and Petra kind of go off on their own shopping spree instead of looking for Peter.
Oh no, I'm just chilling, dude. I was told not to look, so I'm chilling.
Yeah, I'm literally just finding things I can help in my recipes.
Sterling, Midash, Borodin. Where do you guys go look, either together or by yourself?
I'm not very good with directions, so I'll go off by myself.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go right.
No!
Okay. Okay.
The
Cool.
Zoro moment's gonna happen.
He's gonna have to run back.
Sorry. Just gonna get this back up again.
I'm gonna stand in the town center,
Shouting.
just on my 3DS, waiting
And-
for Peter.
Jack, where are you
Yeah,
going?
I'm gonna follow Midash without him knowing.
Midash. Okay, so you're just kind of making sure that he can come back home.
He pretty much.
Okay. Sterling, you wait there for about
No.
I'm dumb as well.
8 minutes. You don't see Peter anyway. He doesn't come up to you. Everyone else make a perception check.
That is 10.
10.
Is
24.
12
24?
moment.
24.
12. None of you can find Peter anywhere.
Damn, we did natural 20s.
Sterling? Sorry.
Wait, I need a
Panic?
perception check. Wait.
Yeah, sure, perception check.
Oh, okay.
What?
11.
Yeah, it's 11. Can't
11?
find him.
You can't find Peter, but
Yep.
what you do see is this little gingerbread boy kind of running around going, "Oh, jeez! Oh, no! Oh, oh!" Kind of leans into an alley. "You'll be okay!" Kind of looks around and says, just like goes up to some adults and be like, "Can you help? Oh, okay." And then kind of works through, then comes up to you and says, "Oh, please, sir, he needs your help."
Kill the child.
Inside check.
Okay.
Ask him where the muffin is.
Anakin Skywalker. Pew!
Yeah, it's insight check. Right now.
Insight check? Sure, go ahead.
INT is inside, or is that intelligence? Where's insight?
Yours
There it
is, you figured that out?
Oh, he rolled the wrong thing. Okay.
No, that's insight.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, that's inside. 5.
Yeah, fine.
Well, I
Okay.
don't know shit. I'm just gonna follow him.
You just
Like
see this.
I'm half playing
You're
Pokemon,
kind
being
of like
yeah,
half paying attention, but like you see a kid kind of like just asking for help. You don't really care, but you do get piqued with interest when he says, "Oh, the man in the blue and pink coat, he just fell down out of nowhere."
This is the first time he's a muffin man, right? This is
He's
the
a
first
muffin
time.
man.
This is the first time you can convince a kid, "Hey kid, I've got lettuce," because he lives in a town full of candy. So he's
Yeah.
gonna have literally
Yeah.
the opposite thing.
He's like, "Oh, the man in the pink and blue coat, he just fell down out of nowhere."
How tall is he?
I don't
I'm
trust
not
this
there.
kid.
I'm not there.
He's gonna,
Kid, lead me to him. Where is he?
this
He
kid's gonna
kind
turn around
of
and sound like
goes.
a kettle.
He goes off running into an alley, and you see what looks to be Peter lying on the ground.
Oh fuck!
I don't trust this kid even more now.
Oh, jeez.
Does anyone have detect? Actually, that wouldn't work.
Wait, none of us are here. I'm gonna.
No one is with you.
Yeah, we're all doing our own shit.
Yeah, I'm looking for bread.
Yeah, I know. I walk up to Peter, kneel down next to him. I whistle like really loudly to try and get the group's attention.
Yeah, like we know
Do I
that
need
was
to
a
roll
call.
anything?
Roll investigation.
Investigation.
Oh shit!
24.
24. You're
Oh, yeah,
kind
my
of
investigation
yeah,
is
yeah.
plus 10.
yeah, you're kind of wary as you're going through.
A level 10, by the way.
Peter's body is pretty shrouded. He's shrouded. He seems to be shrouded. Sorry, he seems to be curled up in like a fetal position. But the second you touch his jacket, there's not a person underneath.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And
The
just
imposter.
like
as
an illusion?
just as you think that, you feel a sharp jab in your neck.
Oh!
Ow. That's gotta hurt.
Fuck.
Like how
Um,
sharp of a jab? Like
How
a
much
knife
damage
going,
do I take?
like a knife going through his jugular.
No damage.
Like a knife or a needle?
Oh no, it's a needle.
You take 4 points of poison damage.
Oh, it's heroin. You're dead.
Um,
Oh.
You're a cat. You can die.
Can I react?
you can't move.
Oh god.
As
damn
you
it.
feel a
Oh,
tug on
God.
your hair, as the gingerbread man kind of leans out, holding a rock candy knife up to you and says, "I'm gonna put my knife inside you. I'm gonna put your insides on the outside."
Fucking knew it.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Oh,
Bum 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 bum.
Wouldn't be the first time, kid. I only have one leg.
As you say that, he just goes, "Oh, we know. You think we wouldn't?"
Did anyone hear my whistle and, like,
You
react?
didn't get it out in time.
Ooh.
As you say, you only, like, have one leg. He goes, "Oh, we know. You think we wouldn't notice a fucking pig walk in here? Oh, little agent boy wants to fuck with us." He pushes it in further. You feel a stream of blood go down. You think you can get away with that? You think
Oh my god.
you can steal from us?
Oh my god. It's gonna be a sterling
And
skin mask.
you see a couple more gingerbread men hop down into the alley.
Oh.
As he goes, "Oh, you're gonna be fucking lucky I can't do anything to you."
What the
Oh my-
fuck?
You got messed up, boy. You got messed up.
You feel the knife go deeper in, and you black out.
Cool.
No.
Well,
Holy shit.
they're taking me if they handcuff me. It's useless.
We are gonna go.
I've been handcuffed too many times.
About-
I've never been arrested.
We are going to go about 20 or 15 minutes into the future. All of you guys, one way or another, make your way back to the town square. Peter is nowhere inside, and neither is Sterling.
I was chilling in the town square at a cafe. So I would have seen him go through. That's what I meant when I said cafe.
Right, okay. You saw him go into an alley, and then he just hasn't come out since.
Huh.
Alright. Now I'm
I'm at a
interested.
bakery. Can I go back to see if I can
It's
spot
been.
Sterling?
You said it's been 20 minutes, so
20 minutes, he hasn't come out.
Can I go investigate if I can see Sterling?
wait, Eleanor, do you reckon you've come back by this time?
Yeah, I've probably come back.
Right. And I've sort of been like the second lookout just because I'm like, yeah, right,
Yeah.
fair enough. I know this. And so, does Eleanor come back? Eleanor, do you go to find me?
Yeah, no, I go
Yeah.
back to you.
After a, probably around the same time, you also see Midash somehow make it back to the town square, and then borrow them following far behind.
I'm
A
just,
little bit
I'm
behind.
okay. My character, Eleanor's surprised as hell to see Midash coming back where we are. Genuinely shocked.
Yeah. Meeting, call, now.
Can we
20 minutes,
can we
and
kick some?
Sterling isn't back.
Can I? Okay, I want to go investigate and see if I can find out anything.
Do you reckon
about
do you
Sterling.
know? Do you know where he went?
No,
'Cause-
but I can ask people if have
No,
seen
no, no.
someone looked like him.
Look, I watched Sterling go into the alley because I knew everyone would leave, so I just thought chill in the square, watch what's going on. And so he went down that alley. Midas is here and Borodin's here, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Tree is looking out for me.
Okay. It's just I know how this job works, so shut the fuck up. Anyway, Eleanor, who's got the highest passive perception here?
I've got like
I've got 15.
You got 15. Eleanor, what do you got?
16.
Borodin, what do you got?
16.
All right. Eleanor, you're coming in with me, Midash, and Borodin, you're chilling. Sit at this table, just have a look out, and just watch us go in and see what happens. Maybe,
Why don't we have the dog boy sniff him out?
The dog boy.
the dog boy.
The dog boy will
Can
get
you
us
do that?
lost.
Can you do that in your human form? And wait, I don't
Can
know
I
what
do
the
that
fuck
in
you.
my
I
cat
don't know what
form?
the fuck you're talking about. I actually have no. I'm sorry,
Uh,
dog boy. You're a cat.
I will say, Jack, when like actively using your hellhound kind of like hybrid, you can get advantage on investigation.
Of the
Sure, okay.
smell. Oh, this never ends well though. Every time he goes hybrid, it never ends well.
Investigation. So I have negative intelligence, -1 intelligence, and investigation is a intelligence stat. Well, anyway, we'll use advantage. Okay.
We have a rogue here who I assume has more health. I think, unfortunately, our average intelligence modifier between all of us is +1.
No.
My intelligence is -1.
No,
Let's go. -1.
no, really?
It's
Oh,
8.
My one's plus
negative,
0.
yeah, it's -1.
Okay, well,
It's
mine's a
-1.
+1. Mine's a +1, so maybe I should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can give Tom the help action to give him advantage.
You got this. I believe in you.
Okay, shit, I only rolled. So I'm gonna go closer to the alleyway he went. Eleanor, I hope you're tailing suit, not looking too suspicious, like you're carrying around groceries or whatever.
Yeah.
Just like looking at like the stores, you know, just sort of like what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I will be doing that.
Yep. And are you actually investigating the alley?
Yeah, I am. So by investigating, I'm just having a look around. And by look around, I first want to make an initial assessment of what the fuck is going on.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
11. You can't spot anything out of the ordinary as you go through the alley, just from a first glance. As you go through, though, you still can't find anything. There's no scuffs on the ground. There's no trash laying just, like, outside of the bins. It's a clean alley.
Alright. Well, quickly look at everything. And I'm going to turn around. Oh no, I'm going to walk backwards for just a little bit and then turn around when I think it's all good.
Okay. Yeah, you head back and, you just meet up with the others.
Okay, well, it's dead silent. And as I said, it's dead silent. I'm going to quickly ask, can I get a quick inconspicuous look around from the cat? Just while we're talking, like you're looking off into space, sort of just having a glance around. In the meantime, I'm just gonna address, like, there was nothing. Like, this is the cleanest shit, the cleanest job I've ever seen. Like, I have done good, but this is good. Like,
Yeah.
this is not something you see every day. Put it that way.
Do you have any idea what could have possibly happened?
Well, I mean, was it a hollow alleyway?
What do you mean?
Like, as in, sorry, hollow alleyway. That's not a good idea. Shit, I left it. I could have asked any significant manholes, entries into buildings, or any like was there like a street? Was this an alleyway that went to another street, or was it walled off?
You saw it went to another street. It turned around the corner to the left.
But no manholes or anything,
No manholes.
and no big entrances in the corner, or like on the sides in the walls.
Other than the exit, no.
Okay. Well, it's either they went on the rooftops for this meeting, or they went through the other street. But I don't particularly want to get caught in that alleyway.
Okay. As you guys are discussing this, Borodin, you get tapped on the corner, just on your shoulder.
Okay, turn around.
You see this kind of sentient peppermint just standing there in like a little suit and tie and says, "Oh yes, Mr. Borodin,
Yes.
the Queen wishes
Peppermint Butler!
the Queen wishes to grant you an audience."
The Queen.
what a crap
And hands you an envelope.
Right.
The Queen.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's open it up.
On it says you have been invited to have an audience with the Queen of Med Valley, the Gumdrop Princess,
Fucking hell.
Bella Everlily, the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Oh, Jesus.
She can make you into a real boy.
It says to the audience and the actual visitation is permitted for tomorrow noon.
Around noon. So is it only me that is specifically invited, or is it the party?
It says Borodin and friends.
Alright,
Right, see.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say this. The four of us walk through the alleyway and get onto the other street and then walk to wherever we need to go. There are four of us,
Okay. I agree
and
with that plan.
we can just do a
Yeah.
second check.
Yeah, we've got high passive perceptions. We should be
Yeah, you guys do.
famous last words.
We're about to die to a bunch of small.
So-
It's not like we have a healer or anything.
So,
I have my cooking ability, but that's only when we
are
race.
you guys going back to do another investigation?
What was the queen's name, real quick?
Bella Everlily.
Everlily.
Bella.
Queen Everlily.
I think we should go to the castle. Maybe there's something there.
No, that's
Like a dungeon or something. Like usually
the
there is.
the invitation was for tomorrow.
It's for
For tomorrow.
Tomorrow noon.
Oh.
Alright, we're
Oh,
going.
I
Oh,
gotta find
shit.
Sterling. Wait, so you saw Sterling run off with?
I
Who
saw.
was it?
He didn't run off. He walked into that alleyway, and I'll point over to. I won't point over to it, but I'll like lean in the direction, and I'll just say he walked into the alleyway, and he 20 minutes, nothing. So
Did you see him? Did you see like any sign of him coming back out the way he came in? Because Rowan did say,
did I
that-
see anyone walk into the alleyway after he did?
yeah, and then come
No,
back
you
out
didn't.
like a little person
I didn't-
coming
I
back
didn't.
out.
I didn't see any.
Make
Okay, then they probably went to the other street.
make a perception check.
Shit, fuck, that's a 10.
You didn't see him following anyone.
I didn't see him. Okay, I didn't see anyone follow.
No, you didn't see Sterling following anyone.
No, I mean, did anyone follow Sterling?
No.
Okay, because you just Anyway,
Okay, but so
Fuck it, let's just go.
if he didn't come out the way he came in, he probably went to the other street. Can I look for any signs of that? Because he was stabbed, so there must be like a trail
how
there.
about go around the other way? Like,
Yeah.
take my dash with you. Go for a walk around the block and go in. I'll sit here with Borodin.
Okay, I take my dash and go look to the other side.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. I got
Who, me? Or just.
an 8.
Both of you, or you can give him the help action.
What's
I got
your
an 8.
What's your plus? 8. Okay. I'll
Yeah.
roll one anyway though.
Plus 3.
Yeah,
5.
14.
5 plus 3.
Oof. 14, that's pretty good.
14. You don't find anything, no signs of struggle, no scalp marks, but you do find a little candy button on the ground at the edge. At the edge of the thank you for the locate. At the edge of the street, like just as the alley ends, and the button is cut clean in half.
Ooh. We should get the dog boy to sniff him out.
No, we go back to Sterling and then show him what we got, and then talk about it.
Sterling isn't here. Sterling is
Oh,
gone.
not Sterling, sorry, Petra. Sorry, fuck. Yeah, we go back to Petra.
She is probably the smartest of us.
Yeah, that's why I want to go back to her. Because we both dumb. We are really dumb.
We're really dumb. Well, I did learn that people come from fish, so
Yep.
You think
I'm
fish
not as dumb as the average person.
Tundra, a disgusted face from Eleanor.
You guys get back, and after all of this, is probably the sun is starting to go down. It's getting towards noon.
Okay. Back so soon.
Right, so you guys didn't find.
Is there any way we can track him? Using is there any blood or anything inside
Unfortunately, Braden, none of us are rangers.
You weren't able to find anything to track them other than the clean cut in half candy button.
Okay, I reckon we will ask around and say, do you know who this candy button belongs to?
No.
And then
No.
Why not?
I'm just gonna look at
okay.
rubbing my brow, just no, just that's.
And then
you're giving away too much information to anyone. There are too many people here. We don't know what the.
Everybody
But
sucks.
we do have a chef, so where does
we draw him out with food.
Well, is this if the chef can any inspection of exactly what this piece was attached to, because obviously if you take off a button from the crust or something, it's got crust residue off the side of it. The thing is that we live in we're currently in a place where food and people are the same, so
Eleanor, make an investigation check with advantage.
Oh my god.
Big brain.
Okay, so I got a 23. And...
Wait, is that a natural 20 plus 3, or is that a plus 5?
That's a
natural 20 plus 3.
That's a natural 23.
Oh no!
He has plus 3. That's a natural 20.
Yo, let's go.
You find after looking at it,
announce if it's a 20 plus 3. If it's a 20, announce it.
You
20.
see that while the button is almost a clean cut from a knife, the top of it is pulled as if it was pinched and then just split clean in half. You also figure out that on the back of it, there's adhesive. Not frosting or anything, adhesive. So this wasn't meant to be eaten.
Huh.
Tasty.
Interesting.
Okay. I assume that, and I'm just gonna assume anything interesting, like icing. Or was this just another pebble in the floor?
With a nat 20 though, I will also say, you find very, very small gingerbread crumbs.
You're gonna have to repay that you cut out.
You find very, very small gingerbread crumbs.
So we know what kind of thing we're looking for.
And that is?
A gingerbread man.
Okay. And is that all?
From Shrek.
Well, we know that it fell off, so someone had to be struggling against this gingerbread man, hitting him, trying to get away.
Okay.
So we know there's struggle.
We have no. Unfortunately, we have nothing.
We have nothing else to go off of.
Should have fucking wisdom. I should have fucking. I don't want to be attached to him. Okay.
I reckon.
I'm just saying it now.
I reckon that we wait till tomorrow
Okay, rooms of 2. Someone give me their hand.
Sterling's being carved up as we speak, and we're just like,
Yeah, we have nice nap.
Being
and
fucking
no.
gutted.
Some-
then-
Okay, we either.
Yeah, me and Theodore are just rotting in a dungeon somewhere, just like,
Okay. No, wait,
God
guys. Are we
damn
all?
it.
Are we? Okay.
Pay
Are we
for
all gonna?
guns for
Are we all gonna chill in one
Collective
room together, or
This
are we
is-
gonna chill in 2 rooms?
Well,
Oh my god.
I would say, seeing that someone's after
Sleep
us,
overstairs.
breaking off one, yeah, stay in the same room.
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna ask for. Okay, someone give me the hand.
I'll give my hand.
All right, I'm gonna now, Rowan. I discussed this with you. I will grasp as I grasp your hand. You see like the tattoos glow this faint gold hue, and
Yeah.
this is the magical item I have are my tattoos, and now I have a psychic link with you. We could talk like mind to mind without having to talk aloud.
Oh, okay.
You,
But it's only briefly. It's only
as
for a
you
while.
grasp the hand, you see the tattoo spread down the arm and onto around your wrist as they form a circle.
No, just a ring.
this-
Just a ring.
This lasts for, I think, 24 hours?
Yep.
Yeah.
You have a
So-
psychic link with them for 24 hours. You always know the vague general direction of where they are, and you can talk to them with a limit of 5 miles for the distance.
You have.
Okay.
So you've
Eleanor's
got-
very surprised. He's like, "Whoa, what the hell just happened?"
You have a faint ring around your pointer finger. It's 2 lines, and it's like a light. It's a purple tattoo that glows gold when I placed it on you. So
Okay.
that's currently what you're rocking at the moment.
Eleanor's
Oh.
is actually glowing a faint white rather than
Oh, okay. So it's according to the person. Alright. Well, I just thought it was according to me because it was my tattoo.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Do you
I'll stay in
guys
touch.
then go to sleep?
In the same room.
Yeah,
With-
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I think we're taking shifts as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We are going to cut now to a dark room. Sterling is handcuffed and manacled to a metal chair.
No.
He's been through this.
Sterling
Unless
is
he didn't
back.
water
You are just coming to wake up. You are just coming to wake up, and you see the gingerbread man that took you kind of walking back and forth. Just pacing, and then sees you wake up, and it's like, look who's awake!
I hate him.
Just eat the
Shut the
gingerbread
fuck
man.
up, mate.
Shut up.
Do you know... What'd you give me? Because I was having some great dreams.
It better not have involved me.
Trade
Well,
secrets?
You had a little
Chill.
bit of help from
No,
the
it did not.
atmosphere. You notice your prosthetic leg is gone.
Fucking whore! You tie me up, and then you take me leg.
You hear from in front
What's
of you,
wrong with you?
you hear from it in front of you in complete darkness. Someone say, "I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk to my associates in that manner."
It's Doug Dimmadome.
As you see them inhale a cigarette, the kind of like actual embers inside it light up their face, and you see a puppet standing, sitting on the table smoking a
I
cigarette.
hate it.
I fucking knew it.
Ralphie, I'd
Yes.
appreciate it
What
if you
do
could give us
What
some
would you
space.
like me to talk to your associates?
It's not what, it's how.
Space.
He doesn't acknowledge you.
You took me leg.
He doesn't acknowledge you. He just goes, "Ralphie, give us some space, please." And the gingerbread man kind of like eyes you as he walks out, and then closes the door. And the puppet kind of turns on the lamp next to him and says,
Nope.
"Now, Sterling, Sterling, Sterling. What a pleasure it is to meet a hero. A true hero, mind you. So,
Well,
fuck you doing in my city?
I see you've read the handbook on interrogation.
This is my city.
Right, the handbook.
Get to know your attacker. Get to know your convict. Compliment them. Make them feel a bit more safe in the foreign situation.
Point
hit it on the head of the
after
nail?
point, Sterling. He kind of slams the cigarette into the desk. Why do I even need to bother? You are the master, the bloody. So you assume what I'm willing to do to get what I want. What are you willing to do?
Get what I want. Well, I was just trying to find a friend, take a nap in a bed, which I have no idea if it was made out of candy or not. And I have no idea if there's a shower in this town either.
Just find a
we
friend.
were planning on coming here and moving along.
He kind of gets off the table. Find a friend.
Yeah.
Move along. You expect me
That's
to believe
all
that
I was
horseshit?
told.
Oh, you were told. Right. Because if the FBMI does one thing, it's going uninformed. Now, your friend, they wouldn't happen to
Well,
be Faye.
it is a lot easier to not give up information if you didn't know the information.
Sterling, we can do this song and dance all you want, but I can guarantee it won't end well. Your friend, were they a Fae?
Really? I think he was a Fae. Kind of annoying short bloke. Bright clothing.
Wasn't very famous.
Oh, Sterling. And he kind of like leans against the table and pulls out pliers. You don't wanna fuck with me right now. I'm a little perturbed about this situation. Alright? Now you walk in here with a fucking
Why is that,
Fae.
my friend?
He just fully jumps onto you and puts the pliers around one of your teeth. Says, you do not fucking talk when I'm speaking. Why did you bring
It's
a
kind of hard
Fae?
to talk and he flies in my mouth.
Why did you bring a Fae into my city? One is hard enough to deal with. As he's standing over you, you notice he's wearing an amulet.
Okay. It's kind of hard to tell you if the pliers are still in my mouth.
Oh, it's hard
If
to
you
talk
take
with
them
the
out.
pliers in your mouth. God, I should have thought of that. Sure, let me get those out of there right now. And he pulls one of your teeth out.
You're gonna lose some
Oh!
Oh!
Fuck.
And he just drops it on the table.
The one right behind the canine.
Oh, that's a back. Oh! Oh!
He
Fuck.
goes to sit back on the table. Now, I understand your training helps you in these situations. Though, I'm in no rush. Frankly, this is a war of attrition. How much are you willing to let your friends suffer and die before you tell me what you're doing here? Though just
See,
for you
it would be
being
really
an
easy to tell ya.
ass. I'm gonna let you sit on your decision
If
to
I knew-
not talk.
what was here?
I'm gonna let you sit on your decision to not tell
And
me what
on
I
top of
know
that,
you
said
know.
one Fae was hard enough to deal with.
Alright.
Huh? You know I know. How do you know that? If you know who I am, if you know the agency I work for, you should know that we don't get told much in the field. And you should also know I'm not actually working for the agency currently.
Alright. I'll humor you. I'll let you think of some new excuses. Maybe a better alibi than
This'll be hard.
you weren't told. I'm looking forward to our chat tomorrow. And that's where we're gonna end the first session.
What?
Hey.
Ah, okay.